the factions are brilliant. The factions are fascinating because a lot of people who wake up from conspiracy theories, the moment that it clicks for them that something's not right isn't because they disagree with the conspiracy theory. It's because one of the details is wrong. And they go. So there's a guy I meet called Brent, and Brent's brilliant. And Brent now fights this stuff. But when I got in touch to have a chat with him, because he'd spent 15 years very, very deep down the rabbit hole, he wrote back to me and he was like, Danny Wallace, my old enemy. I was like, well, I only heard about it yesterday. And for like 15 years, I'd been this man's sworn enemy. And he thought that I was a shill. And he thought that every weird career move I made was sort of inexplicable, which I get because it's a strange career. But it would be weird for the BBC at one time to go, well, let's take our operative and let's give him like a Saturday night quiz show. That will be a good way in. It's like, why me? So all these things were kind of swirling around in his head about me, thinking that I was this paid government operative. In fact, I remember seeing someone talking about me on like a forum once and going, it's very interesting. This guy came from nowhere. I can find no record of him before 1995. I was like, yeah, I was at school, man. I was doing my A-levels. It's very little going on. But Brent ended up leaving the rabbit hole because when Alex Jones, someone I talk about in the book and someone who I met in Texas just a few months before YouTube was launched and really catapulted him from paranoid man, largely on the street or in a garage, to the world's biggest kind of online threat, conspiratorially talking. Alex Jones had to make his claims ever more outlandish in order to keep those people watching. So he went from 9/11 was an inside job, which was his big hit, to I don't know, all the frogs are being turned gay, and people were like, yeah, I've seen some gay frogs, to all sorts of things, ending up with him saying that the Sandy Hook massacre, in which so many children were murdered, he said they're actors, the kids are actors, the families are actors, it never happened, and families were harassed. Graves were sort of desecrated. It was, I think there were suicides as a result. It was an extraordinarily painful and horrible lie, and one that Brent took issue with, and one that made him think, you know what, something's not right here. But it wasn't because he didn't think the kids were actors. It was that he thought it did happen, but he thought it was part of a ritual of human sacrifice that the government had sort of perpetrated. So he wasn't going, I don't believe conspiracy theories. He was going, oh, you've got the wrong one here.
Yeah.
The same way David Icke would go, oh, Prince Charles is a lizard. And everyone would go, wow, he doesn't mean lizard, does he? He means Jewish people. And David Icke would go, no, I don't mean Jewish people. I mean, he's a lizard. And they'd go, oh, when he means a fallen angel, a demonic force. He's like, are you listening to me? I'm saying lizard. He's a lizard. And so that's how he sort of would lose a few people, because they wanted to believe it was Jewish people. They wanted to believe it was demons. They didn't believe it was a lizard. And I'm with them on that, but only to a point.